Yo, welcome back to the Masculine Mindset Show. Today, we're going to talk about the king of all weighted exercises, the squat. Oh yeah, the barbell squat. Now, I know some of you hardgainers out there feel like no matter how much you eat or how much you train, your legs just won't grow. This episode is for you. I'm going to walk you through the perfect squat form, so you stop wasting time and finally build quads, glutes, and hamstrings that command respect. Let's dive in, you guys. In this one, I'm going to let all you know right now, I still have my 14-day challenge. I have not promoted that in a long time, you guys. Just check this out. I had a ton of people just get into the fucking 14-day challenge. So, sign up, bro. Let's start. Yo. If you're tired of spinning your wheels in the gym, my man, and if you're also struggling with low energy, lack of results, and feeling invisible to everyone around you, you need to stop trying random workouts, my dude. And also, cut out the cookie cutter diets. Those fail because they never train your mindset first. Click the link in the show notes and start Alpha Body Blueprints today. This is the only system that builds confidence, discipline, and masculine energy, and get the lean, shredded physique you want. You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. Let's get into the content. Why hardgainers struggle with squats. Alright, brothers. I've done a lot of fitness podcasts. Just go throughout my library. Triceps anatomy, 5 exercises for beast arms, or say anaerobic training, the number one overlooked hack for strength, speed, and power. Fuck yeah. Oh, and you guys, a very underrated podcast that I think a lot of you guys need to check out, okay? Absolutely love this one. That is Brutal Drop Set, Lying Leg Curl Sequence. So find it. I believe it's earlier this year, and was it March? Yeah, I believe end of March. All right, just find that podcast, you guys. Brutal Drop Set, Lying Leg Curl Sequence. But anyhow, brothers, listen to me. This podcast today is addressing squats. Well, let's face it, you guys. These past 3 episodes, I've been talking a lot about dating and shit. But guys, listen to me real quick, okay? I want to be clear with all of you. This is my profession, okay? You'll always hear me promote health and fitness every single fucking episode, okay? In fact, in all of my podcast descriptions, you can see what I offer, right? 14-day challenge. Also, Alpha Body Bootcamp. MasculineMindsetCoach.com/alpha-body-bootcamp URL. Find that right now, you guys. Just go in there. Check out the testimonies, you guys. Know that I know what the fuck I'm doing. I've been doing this for a very long time. By the way, you guys, want to mention this real quick. There was another podcast that I did. I think it was like the chest sequence that I showed Gabe. Yeah. Find it. It's the Cable Crossover podcast, you guys. It's like something like chest sequence that built Gabriel's upper body. That's right. Okay, guys, you know by now, Gabriel David is my client. Still is. Listen to me, brothers, right now. That man is a damn hard worker, and he really got amazing results in his lower body. Amazing. I want to tell you guys right now. You guys do see visible results in his chest if you look at my website. But more importantly, you guys, his legs got bigger. I saw it for myself, you guys. I saw it for myself. And that is, I was taking him through my program before I even released it. Guys, listen to me. I would only give you nothing but like the best shit. Like literally the best shit. I know like, oh, Adam, here we go again, playing your program. Brothers, listen to me. I saw his legs get visible difference. So if you really want to get good tips on training legs today, listen to this podcast and don't skip this one. Don't sleep on it. Let's fucking go. Okay. Now that I got that shit out of the way, as I was going to get back to, right? Why hardgainers struggle with squats. I'm going to call some of you guys out right now. You keep saying I can't build my legs because I'm a hardgainer. Nah, dude. You're not cursed with bad genetics. You're cursed with bad execution, okay? Here's what a lot of you guys are really not doing. You know, you're really half repping like it's leg day at Planet Fitness. Bouncing out of the bottom like you're on a trampoline or stacking on way too much weight so you can post it on Instagram. Meanwhile, your knees and lower back are screaming at you. And that's why your legs look like toothpicks. I know you guys. You're like, really, Adam? I don't give a fuck. Let's keep moving forward. You're squatting with ego. That's the thing. You need to stop doing that. Okay? Ego lifting requires a different podcast. But I'm going to actually reference one of my fucking heroes, you guys. I love this guy. He's a good dude. Vince Del Monte. He says it best. Form first, load second. Your body doesn't care what's on the bar. Your quads don't magically grow just because you put 3 plates on. What they respond to is time under tension, control, depth, intent. So if you're a hard gainer, this is a wake-up call. Stop blaming your metabolism or even your genetics or even your fucking external shit that doesn't matter. Point is, you guys need to start owning the fact that your squat form is garbage. We're going to fix that today. So let's keep listening. Okay? Just keep listening. I'm going to give you the perfect squat form in a minute. Part 2, the perfect setup. Before we even get to moving the bar, you guys, we have to talk about the setup and how to get the perfect setup, okay? Because most of you walk under the bar like it's a casual ride. 0 intent, 0 tension. And then you wonder why the squat feels unstable. Here's how you do it properly. Bar placement. This is the bar placement now. So listen, for hard gainers, I recommend high bar, not low bar. This is not powerlifting, you guys. High bar keeps your torso upright, which puts more stress on the quads. And that's what you need to grow. Stop copying powerlifters when your goal isn't at all that of a powerlifter. If that makes sense. Okay, guys? Now, those of you powerlifters listening, don't take this shit personally, okay? Some people have commented on like certain tutorials that I post on my YouTube. It's like, look, I get where you're coming from in terms of powerlifting, but it's like I don't target those type of lifters. In fact, you can lift the majority. Like, look, understand this. The clientele that I train does not fall under your category, okay? That's the point here, right? Anyways, feet position. About shoulder width. Toes slightly turned out. Don't go sumo wide unless you're built for it. Most of you use a stance that's way too wide, which takes tension off your quads and cheats your growth. Now, brace like a fighter. Okay, this is the next tip here, okay? Brace like a fighter. Before you even unrack the bar, take a deep breath into your belly and lock that core down. Think about building a wall of armor around your spine. If I came up and I punched you in the gut mid-squat, you should be able to take it. That means tighten your fucking core, you guys. Seriously. That's intra-abdominal pressure. And I really want to tell all you guys that right now, okay? If you don't have tight abs during squats, that's bad. You need to know to really squeeze that transverse abdominis area. Okay, what do I mean by that? Guys, listen to me. Your core is more than just your abs, okay? That's honestly the superficial muscles. And I'm not saying that to sound superficial. No, like there's a term in muscle anatomy in the core, okay? Superficial muscles is a term, okay? Anyways, the point is this, you guys. When you step back from the rack, everything should look tight, deliberate, and controlled. No dancing around, no 10 fucking baby steps. 3 reps max starting out, okay? That's how I want you to prepare for the squat. I want you to know what you're doing, you guys. Can't just do a squat not knowing what you're fucking doing. I would rather you have a spotter if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, you guys, let's keep fucking going. It's time to talk about the descent now, you guys. This is part 3. Control is king. Alright, you guys, this is where most of you will mess it all up. The descent. You see most dudes just free falling into the bottom like they're trying to win a fucking CrossFit WOD. That's not the training I want you to do, okay? That's training for a knee replacement. Guys, listen to me. I'm not the biggest fan of CrossFit. It requires a full podcast. But anyways, I'll get that in a different episode. The tangent is this. If you're a hardgainer, don't train like that, like how they do in CrossFit. Anyhow, you need control. That's what you need. Think control. Time under tension. All right, I want to say that one more time. Time under tension. Think about lowering yourself like an elevator, not a roller coaster. 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. I'll say that one more time. 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. Every inch of that rep, you should feel your entire quads, glutes, hamstrings, even your core, okay? Now, here's the key, you guys. Hips and knees bend at the same time. Chest tall, eyes forward. Don't look down. Fuck, I saw this mistake a lot with a lot of people who I trained in person. Don't look down. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself dead in the eyes and give that fucking anger look that you want to fucking kill someone. Listen to my gym domination podcast. It's a good one, you guys. Gym domination ritual. Anyways, remember this. The descent doesn't just matter on the way down. There's the eccentric and then there's the concentric. So eccentric on the way down, concentric on the way up. All right? It's the setup for the drive up. Hip hinge, you guys. I want you to know that term. Hip hinge. A lot of you're getting exposed to a lot of personal training terms, but just bear with me, okay? If you can't control the eccentric, you have no business expecting explosive strength on the concentric. I'm going to reference Vince again. Vince would say this a lot. Own the negative and the positive takes care of itself. Shout out to you, Vince. Anyways, the point is this, you guys. Don't start dive bombing into the hole. Slow on the way down, stay tight, and make sure that you explode on the way up. All right, you guys? Let's keep moving forward. Part 4, you guys, the bottom position. Tension, not rest. Now, let's talk about the bottom. The hole. Guys, listen to me. Squatting right here, this is where a lot of men can do half-assed reps. Okay, you can do half-assed reps. Now listen to me, you guys. If you're just doing muscle stimulation, that's different. Okay? Like if you're doing PAP, post-activation potentiation, the deepest squat can honestly just trigger too much of the quadricep muscle, and then you're going to wear out your legs really, really, really fucking fast. Whereas when you're doing like sports performance training, I'm telling you now, that's different. But if you're looking for the perfect squat form, this is what you clicked on this podcast for. I want you to just not think about sports performance today. That requires a different podcast, okay? I want you to think about how to just get the perfect squat form, okay? If that makes sense, you guys. Because there is a term that I learned years ago when I first studied personal training and shit, PAP. That stands for post-activation potentiation. But tangent is this, you guys, is I want you to understand something, okay? This podcast is not about PAP, all right? This podcast is about getting that perfect squat form. So the bottom is important, okay? The bottom is very important. So the tangent is this, you guys. Most of you treat the bottom like it's a place to rest. You either bounce out of it with momentum or you just sink and relax like you're chilling in a lawn chair. That's not the right call, okay? And this is also why you're not really building muscle. Again, you guys, this is why I said in PAP or sports performance, you don't do too deep of a squat, okay? You want to load the muscle and then basically you prepare for explosive movements. But anyways, side tangent. Anyways, the bottom position is not a pit stop. It's a battlefield. Your quads should be stretched. Your glutes loaded like a spring. And your hamstrings are tight. If you are loose down there, you're leaking strength. Here's the test. Could you pause for a full second at the bottom and still stay braced? That's the real question, right? If the answer is no, your squat form is not at all correct. Now, I'm not saying it to have an ego, you guys. I'm saying this to be honest, okay? Even Vince Del Monte himself would often say, muscles don't grow from momentum. They grow from tension. So, guys, listen to me. You know I'm referencing that guy because here's the thing. Him and I are homies. But anyways, you want that tension at the deepest, hardest part of the lift, not on the way up. Make sense? Good. Now, the point is this, you guys. I want you to remember this right now. Just remember this. If you want to get the perfect squat form, remember the descent I just discussed like a couple minutes ago. Now, this is the bottom, okay? And the concentric is when you go back up, okay? So, the point is this, you guys. I want you to know how to squat properly, okay? Bottom line is this, you guys. The hole is not your friend, okay? So, when you hit depth, stay tight. Feel everything working. If you can pause and own it, you're in control. If you're bouncing, you're just cheating yourself. Make sense? Awesome. So, guys, listen to me. I want you to prepare for the next part because I'm going to talk about the concentric movement now. Now we're on the concentric part, you guys. The ascent. Drive with intent. Okay? Part 5, the ascent. Now, we're at the money part right here. Concentric, the ascent. This is where you either own the squat or you fold like a lawn chair. Most guys screw this up. The second they leave the hole, their hips shoot up first, their chest caves, and suddenly it's not a squat anymore. It's a messed up good morning, okay? That's why their lower back stays fried and their legs stay skinny. Here's how do you fix it, okay? Drive with intent. Think about pushing the floor away from you. Chest and hips rise together. Imagine your whole body moving as one unit, not two separate parts fighting each other, okay? And let's get this straight right now. You don't need to really push through your toes or lean back on your heels. You drive through the tripod of your foot. Heel, big toe, pinky toe, all pressed into the ground. That's where true power comes from, okay? Now, the point is this, you guys. If you want growth, every rep needs deliberate force, not sloppy grind. No ego lifting, deliberate force. So when you stand up, don't just get out of the hole, attack the rep. Drive up like the weight owes you money, okay? That is the concentric part of the movement, you guys. Let's keep moving forward. Part 6, rep range and tempo for hard gainers. This is where the gains are won or lost. Hard gainers love to copy powerlifters, hitting singles, doubles, triples, then wonder why their legs don't grow. Newsflash, you're not building strength for a meet. You're building muscle. Guys, listen to me. Everyone squats differently. This all depends on ergonomics. I talk about ergonomics on my blog, okay? Check my blog, 100 plus free articles, okay? Your body type is different than mine, okay? So if you critique how people squat, honestly, stay in your lane. Seriously, stop comparing yourself to the next guy. But anyhow, for hypertrophy, you need reps. Stay in the 8 to 12 range most of the time. That's the sweet spot where tension, volume, and intensity collide. Anything lower, and you're just stroking your own ego. Anything higher, and you're gassing out before the muscle gets enough load. Okay? Hope that makes sense, you guys. Here's the secret sauce, the tempo. If your reps look like you're bouncing a basketball, you're wasting sets. Slow the descent, 2 to 3 seconds down. Often, you guys, when I would train, I would tell my clients, go down for a 3 count. I would go 1, 2, 3. Then ascent fast, okay? 1, 2, 3. Ascent fast. Make sense? Good. Now, pause for 1 second at the bottom to kill momentum. Then drive up under control. That's how you maximize time under tension. And that's the one thing hardgainers cannot afford to skip, okay? Eccentric training, you guys, is important. Now, here's the thing, all right? The way you control the bar, the way you own the rep, that matters. That's what makes your quads grow, not chasing some half-repped PR for likes on Instagram, okay? Now, just write this down, okay? 2 to 3 seconds on the way down, 1 second pause, and then explosive but controlled on the way up, concentric, okay? That's the concentric part of the exercise. 8 to 12 reps, moderate to heavy load, all right? Let's keep fucking going. Now, I'm going to give you some tips, you guys, before I wrap this bad motherfucker up, all right? Let's tie this all together with a few bonus tips. Stuff that will separate you from the 99% of guys who are still complaining about their legs, okay? Eat like it matters. Eat like your life fucking depends on it, all right? You guys, listen to me. Don't do dirty bulk. I said this already. Check out my podcast called Working Out is Self-Love, okay? Hardgainers love to blame genetics, but the truth is, you're not just eating enough. Squats are brutal. They're fucking brutal. If you don't have enough calories, your body isn't going to waste energy building new muscle. Frequency beats destruction. Don't blow your legs up once a week and then crawl around like you need a wheelchair. That's ego training. Hit legs 2 to 3 times a week, if not twice, you guys. I would honestly just say twice, but more practice, more growth. I do twice a week, you guys, but I also do conditioning training like on Sundays. But anyways, accessory lifts. Add Bulgarian split squats, lunges, and leg presses. Now listen to me, you guys. Bulgarian split squats is programmed into my program, okay? Check the show notes, Alpha Body Bootcamp. That one is brutal. I'm telling you, brutal. I have an intense drop set in that program. Very intense. But these movements reinforce the squat pattern and add the volume your quads need. Now, mind-muscle connection. Don't just move the bar from A to B. Focus on feeling your quads and glutes working. So I'm going to go through those tips again, you guys. Eat like your life fucking depends on it. Frequency beats destruction. Do the accessory lifts, right? Bulgarian split squats or lunges and stuff like that. Even walking lunges too, you guys. Walking lunges. Now, at the end of the day, squats are simple, but they're not easy. Stop bouncing and stop ego lifting. Okay, you guys, listen to me. Don't do half-assed reps either. But again, you guys, listen to me. I'd rather have you do muscle stimulation first before you just try to go way too deep and then you hurt your low back in the process because you picked a weight that didn't really suit your body type. But anyways, tangent is this, you guys. Just, you need to ease your way into the bigger weights, okay? That's the point. Now, control the weight, build tension, and drive with intent, okay? Do this consistently, and your legs will finally look like they belong on your body. I know, that was kind of funny. I kind of thought that was funny. But anyways, if you want to actually apply this instead of just nodding your head consistently, right? I'm thinking, oh yeah, Adam, that sounds great. Here's what you do. Don't just listen to my podcast. Don't be a podcast jockey. Take fucking action. And also, do this. Like, listen to my tips, you guys. But more importantly, if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and wasting time on other workouts, check the podcast description. Sign up. Listen to me, you guys. I'm not going to do this that much longer. I suggest you stop waiting. So, check the show notes now. Peace out, you guys. I love you. You are fucking awesome. But listen to me, you guys. I want to say one more thing. I have a free 14-day challenge if you have to give me the price objection. Oh my God, Adam, I can't believe you're so Like, not at all cheap. Come on, guys. Seriously. Complaining. I hate complaining. But anyways. Peace out, you guys. I love you. You are a legend. And just remember this. Remember this right now. Working out is self-love. As I said not that long ago. Check out that podcast. Peace.